So this is pretty easy to fill. You don't want to pour it over the top of this area, so you pour it off to the side. If you're unsure of where to pour it, you can actually pour it with the lid already on. They give you a little pouring space right here. And you can see in there, there's a max fill line right in there. So I can actually add quite a bit more water still. It holds quite a bit. And the cord comes completely off, which is nice for storage. And then you can plug that to keep the machine clean. There's also an area for scent. Right here, this little drawer pops out. They've included one scent tablet. I've put that in there. It's a nice light scent, but you can also use these and put drops of essential oils in. So you could have, you know, eucalyptus or peppermint or a combination of oils. It's pretty easy to work. The screen display functions all work, or you can use the remote. So right now the percentage of humidity is set at 41%. I can turn this display or this light off if I don't want that on, because it works like a night light. In order to increase the humidity level, you would push that twice and then you can increase it if you want it really humid in the room. You can also leave it on auto and it will set the humidity level for you automatically. You can increase how much it is putting out by, you can see this is a number 1 right here. Just press the plus button. There are 3 levels, so you can actually get quite a bit coming out on level 3, which it's a little bit too much mist. It's falling all over the place. One of my favorite features is the sleep feature. So you can set a timer, and then when you hit the sleep feature, it turns off the display so that it's not interrupting your sleep with a bright display going. The timer is really great. You can set it to go on and off whenever you would like it to do that. So really great machine. I like it. It's nice and quiet, easy to operate. Love the remote. Love the feature of the timer and the sleep modes. Love that you can change the humidity levels as well as the output, which is pretty typical. It's pretty typical to change the outlet on a humidifier, but I think it's really nice. It's a good machine. I'm really satisfied with it. I also really like that you can add the scent in the little aromatherapy pocket.
So one of the things that I mentioned in my written review that I wish this had was that I wish these buttons here and these here, or the remote, would light up when you touch them. I have this in my bedroom, and sometimes in the middle of the night, I want just a little bit of light for whatever reason, whereas the lamp I have gives off a little bit too much light. So I have this in sleep mode right now. I'm going to turn off my night light so you can see actually how dark it gets and what I mean. So right now, it's off, and if I want just that little bit of light, the remote, which you probably can't see I'm holding right now, but nothing on the remote lights up. The buttons on the remote don't light up, although it did turn on the display, which went off again. What I'd like to do is turn on a night light. I just turned on something else because it's very hard to see where the button is for turning on a night light. I'll zoom in a little bit. It's actually down here, and there are 3 more buttons over here. But as you can see, they're very flat. They're raised a tiny, tiny bit, but not enough that you can see the shape or feel the shape. It would be nice if these were actual buttons, or if the shapes were just raised a little more that you could actually feel it. I could feel this as a light bulb, and then I could turn it off. As you can see, it started misting right now, so I actually accidentally turned on a mode I didn't want to. I'm going to put it back on sleep mode. As you can see, it's very dark. I'm going to try to find the, there's a night light button, but even with that, when it's on, you still can't really see where the actual buttons are. So that is one feature that I do wish it had.
Okay.